Let me ask you this. Would you ever open a restaurant without a food license? Probably not. So why do so many new property sourcers start operating in the UK without proper compliance? Here's the truth. If you're sourcing property deals in the UK without following compliance, you're breaking the law, and you could face hefty fines, even criminal charges. But don't worry, I'm breaking down the 7 essential steps of the UK property sourcing compliance process so you can operate legally, confidently, and like a true professional. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do before you start finding and selling deals. If you're new here, welcome to Raheel Estate. On this channel, we help you understand UK property sourcing, investment, and how to build a professional sourcing business from scratch. So if you're serious about becoming a compliant, trusted sourcer, hit that like button and subscribe, because this video is one of the most important ones you'll ever watch. All right, step 1, and this is the big one. You must register your business with HMRC for anti-money laundering supervision. Why? Because property sourcing is legally considered an estate agency activity under UK law. That means you're handling other people's money, and you need to make sure no one's using property deals for illegal purposes like money laundering or fraud. Here's how to do it. Go to the HMRC website and apply for AML supervision under the Money Laundering Regulations 2017. You'll pay a small annual fee around £300 to £400. Once approved, you'll get a registration number confirming you're AML compliant. You'll also need to create a system for verifying your clients, both investors and sellers. That means checking proof of ID, proof of funds, and address documents. It sounds boring, I know, but this is what separates amateurs from professionals. Step 2, join a redress scheme, the Property Ombudsman or PRS. This step is about giving your clients, the investors or sellers, a place to complain if something goes wrong. There are 2 approved schemes for property sourcers in the UK. 1. The Property Ombudsman, TPO. 2. The Property Redress Scheme, PRS. Both do the same thing. They make sure your business is fair, transparent, and professional. If an investor feels you didn't deliver what you promised, they can go to the redress scheme instead of taking you straight to court. Joining costs roughly £100 to £150 per year, and it shows investors that you're serious and trustworthy. So once you're AML registered, your next step is to join a redress scheme. It's mandatory. Step 3. Get yourself professional indemnity insurance, or PI insurance. This protects you financially if something goes wrong. Say you give incorrect information about a deal and an investor loses money. Without this insurance, you could be personally liable for thousands of pounds. PI insurance typically costs between £200 and £500 a year, depending on your coverage. And here's a tip. When applying, be honest about what you do. Property sourcing, deal packaging, introductions, so your policy actually covers your activities. Think of PI insurance like a safety net for your business. It protects your reputation and your wallet. Step 4. Register with the ICO, the Information Commissioner's Office. This is about data protection. As a property sourcer, you'll handle sensitive personal data, like investors' IDs, bank details, emails, and addresses. Under the UK's Data Protection Act and GDPR, you must register your business as a data controller. Registration only costs £40 per year, and it tells the ICO that you handle data responsibly. You'll also need to keep digital records safely, use secure passwords, encrypt your files, and never share client information without consent. Skipping this step might seem harmless, but fines can go up to £4,000 or more for non-compliance. Step 5. Set up your business the right way. Now that you're getting compliant, make sure your business has a legal identity. That usually means setting up as a limited company on Companies House. It makes you look more credible, helps with taxes, and gives investors confidence that they're dealing with a professional entity. Then create your terms of business, the contracts between you and your investors or sellers. You'll need sourcing agreement between you and the investor. Introductory agreement if you're working with another agent or sourcer. Investor onboarding form to confirm their funds and buying criteria. Don't copy someone else's contract from Google. Hire a solicitor who specializes in property sourcing compliance. It's worth it. Having proper legal documents makes you look sharp and keeps you protected. Step 6. Keep proper records and do due diligence on every single deal you source. This is one of the biggest mistakes beginners make. They find a property, send it to investors, and that's it. But But professional sourcers keep detailed files for every deal. You must be able to prove to HMRC that you know exactly where the money came from and who's involved in every transaction. And it's not just paperwork. Do your research. Check property ownership on land registry, verify comparables on Rightmove, and confirm there are no legal restrictions or planning issues. Remember, a good sourcer doesn't just find deals, they verify them. Step 7. Build a professional, transparent investor onboarding process. This is where compliance meets customer experience. This does two things: keeps you legally compliant under AML regulations, helps you build long-term relationships with serious investors. Investors love when you operate professionally. It shows you're not just another WhatsApp deal sender, but a legitimate business partner. Let's be real. Most people skip compliance because they think it's expensive or unnecessary. But here's the reality. If you get caught sourcing without compliance, HMRC can fine you up to £5,000 per deal, and you can even face criminal charges. On the other hand, compliance gives you something priceless: credibility. When you talk to investors and you can say you're AML registered, insured, and part of a redress scheme, it instantly builds trust. That's how you grow, legally and professionally. Follow these steps and you'll be operating fully legal, confident, and respected in the UK property sourcing world. If you found this breakdown useful, subscribe to Raheel Estate. I post weekly videos on property sourcing, UK investment, and business growth for sourcers. And if you're serious about starting your sourcing journey, drop a comment saying compliance ready, and I'll know you're one of the professionals. Remember, in this business, compliance isn't just paperwork, it's your reputation. Do it right from the start, and success will follow. Thanks for watching. I'm Raheel from Raheel Estate, and I'll see you in the next one.